What's up? Good morning, good afternoon, good night. I hope you having a better time than me. My allergies is kicking my butt. Hopefully I don't sound like a baby elephant, but if I do, you gonna listen anyway. Y'all look at here. So I'm in a state where they breed cows. So guess what? They breed flies. And every time you open a door, every time you open a car door, there's a fly that gets in everywhere. Listen, so if you see me doing like this, it's because I'm struggling. Anywho, I want to come to you and talk to you about healthy expression of your sexuality. I just put a post on my Instagram about me taking care of my body. And you know what? That truly is a thing. And I think it needs to be discussed more and more, especially amongst young women and especially amongst African American women. I've learned that when you take care of yourself, it's actually a healthy expression of your sexuality. In our culture, when you think of sexuality for women, a lot of times you think of big booties, big breasts, naked, shaking your booty, and having sex with whoever you want to. Let me tell you something. The devil has his own book or his own laws and doctrine. And what he does is he puts messages out there to pervert your wiring, to pervert your mind, to pervert your design and how God created you as a woman. Sexuality does not mean you have to be naked. It doesn't necessarily point to your vagina, your breast, and a penis going wherever. You understand? Okay, I get a little, I go there. I'm so sorry if that triggered you. But listen, that's not the all be all of sexuality, of what you can do with your body. I heard someone say this. Why is it that when women think of women empowerment, they always think, well, you got to be naked to do it? I remember when that WAP song came out, women power, sex, yeah, you can do whatever you want to do. And it's talking about, having sex with this dude and just expressing yourself in that way. Like I said, the devil will minimize you to the lowest of low, and he will make you think that's the highest of high. Your booty and breast is not the highest of high. It's not the epitome of who you are. Okay, it is a part of our genetic, our actual physical bodies, okay, that we have, but that doesn't encompass all that we are as women, as young women. I want to really get that in your brain, because the devil will have you laying on your back for your whole life, and you're thinking, yeah, I got power. I'm a grown woman out here in these streets because I can open up my legs. A dog can have sex. An animal has sex. Animals have vaginas. What makes you more than an animal? I want you to think about that. God gave us intellect. He gave us morals. He gave us a compass. He gave us um, he gave us a map to him. We are high level, high thinkers, intellectually, emotionally, everything. We are his greatest creation. We are more than just sex. Okay, so listen, let's talk about healthy expression of sexuality. What I've noticed over the years, I am over 30, okay? Shout out to those over 30. I'm 32 years old right now. And what I've learned throughout my 20s and just over the years is that, when I would fluctuate when it comes to my body weight, when I would fluctuate when it comes to just my health all around, I remember my emotions and my self-esteem fluctuating with it. And when I felt low, I did low things. But when I feel good and I feel high, I noticed that I would do high things. I would do better things. So I'm saying all that to say this. A healthy expression of your sexuality, it starts inwardly. It's not in your booty, vagina, breast, but it starts in the mind. It starts in your self-esteem. It starts in your awareness of who you are as a young woman. Okay. And this is why it's really important. As you get older, you'll notice this too. You know how when you were younger, you looked at older women and she always had herself put together and stuff like that. And you're like, oh my goodness, I want to be like her. I understand that put together feel now. I understand what it means as a woman to present yourself now, because when you present yourself in the best way that you can, not in how she can or whatever, but when you present yourself in the best way that you can, you feel your best. So I was talking to my roommate about this. We were talking about healthy sexuality, and I was telling her, like, yo, when I do my best, when I do my hair, when I, kind of sharpen up, line up my eyebrows, when I put on lip color, it makes me feel better as a woman. It's those simple things that make me feel good. When I shave my legs, if that's what you do. When I shave my armpits, if that's what you do. When I shave, when I take care of my hygiene, it makes me feel good. And I was like, yo, do you realize that's a part of healthy expression? Expressing your sexuality as a beautiful woman, believer, Christian, I'm in Christ. You don't have to suppress your sexuality. And I know that's a message that has been spoken. I've had to learn how my message and me learning who I am and how God created us as people, it has evolved over time. And so I've learned how to not suppress God, not to suppress the truth, and not to suppress me as a woman. As a Christian woman, you're not called to depress or suppress your sexuality, but you're called to express it. You're called to embrace it. And so let me change your mindset. That doesn't mean you having sex. What that means is you taking care of yourself, taking care of your body, taking care of who you are. And like I was saying, let me get back to the on topic. I was talking to my roommate and I was saying, yo, expressing your sexuality is literally taking care of yourself. Like literally taking care of your nails. Like I said, putting on a little lip color or wearing a bra that fits, wearing clothes that you feel presentable in, that you feel good in. You understand what I'm saying? When you do that, it is an expression of you as a woman. I hope that makes sense. So guess what? When you don't take care of yourself, you don't feel your best. And if I don't feel my best, then what do you think is going to happen? I'm going to try to look to things to make me feel better. A lot of times when you don't feel your best, you get depressed or, you feel emotionally down, you turn to a big old tub of ice cream. And what does that ice cream do? It pours a lot of sugar into your body and then it dumps, turns into fat and then you get fat. But when I express myself in a healthy way, when I work out and things like that, I feel better. Because here's the thing, when you don't feel better, like I said, you turn to things that try to make you feel better, but in actuality, they make you feel worse. A lot of times when we don't feel good about what we look like, how we're presenting ourselves in the world, we generally turn to guys to try to make us feel better. We need a guy to tell us we're beautiful. We need a guy to do this and do that. And then we ended up having sex with him. We're doing things that is actually working against our healthy expression of sexuality. Because let me tell you, illegal sex, every time I've laid my body down and gave my body to a man that didn't present himself accordingly, was not my husband, didn't go to God to have me, it is a violation against my mind and my soul and my body. Even if I'm not aware of it, my body is aware of it. Every time I've done that, it has worked against me. You understand what I'm saying? It works against you when you disobey God's law. It works against you when you present your body to a person, to the world in a perverted way. It works against you. And then it wears down your self-esteem. It wears down your emotions. It wears down your mental capacity in every level. And then you can't show up and be your best self. And the negative cycle continues. When you don't feel good, you will give yourself or settle. You will give yourself to low places, low people, and you will settle. So I'm saying all that to say this. Healthy expression of your sexuality or healthy sexuality starts with you taking care of yourself. Shave your legs. Actually put some paint on your toes and nails. You don't have to spend a lot of money to take care of yourself. You can just iron your clothes and feel good about yourself. Like I woke up today, stuffy as ever. I'm about to go outside and take a walk in this beautiful sun. I put on my little eyeliner, get ready for the day as well. Put on some little lip color, put a hat on my hair. You know what I'm saying? Taking care of my hair, my natural hair. I had to redo it a little bit so I could feel a little good about that too. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nobody out here. Don't nobody see me but me. I work in a laboratory, okay? I wear lip color every single day because it makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I'm presenting myself as a feminine woman. Femininity is a class all within itself, and I'm learning more and more about it. But I'm just repeating myself. When you express yourself in a healthy way, it is actually a healthy expression of your sexuality. Okay? When you feel good, you attract good things. You present yourself in a good way. I don't need to go to a guy to make me feel better or to tell me that I'm beautiful. When I take care of myself, I can tell myself I'm beautiful. Even healthy affirmations, speaking to yourself every day, letting yourself know who you are in Christ. You understand what I'm saying? So as a grown woman, I want to express that. I want to tell you that is huge. So if you don't feel good about yourself, start taking care of yourself. Why do you feel like you got to go to a guy? Why do you feel like you got to lay on your back to feel good about yourself? If we start working out and start doing some ab crunches, we'll feel better about our body image. Because let me tell you one last thing. We live in a culture to where people don't want to take accountability, that we just accept any and everything. Yes, I understand that there's a lot of big girls, big guys, big people and all that stuff, okay? And people talking about body shaming and stuff like that. But let me tell you something. Go to an actual doctor and open up his or her mind. They will tell you that's a bunch of bull. Because reality is, when we pack on all this weight, and we talk about, it's no body shaming, big people are in, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going against that, but what I'm saying, because I understand we live in a plus size world. It's because a lot of it is because of the food we eat. Let's take accountability. But what I'm saying is, do you really feel your best? Do you really feel your healthiest? Let me tell you something. I'm a 5'1" frame. When I was 160 pounds, I couldn't breathe. It ain't about body shaming. It's about, can you breathe? Are you healthy? Can you live at the highest capacity that you're called to? If you can, so be it. Embrace who you are at any stage you are, whatever body position or body image that you have. But what I'm saying is, do you really feel your best self? For my height at 160 pounds, I was considered obese. I could not breathe. I couldn't get up and walk and run. When I tell you, when I lost weight, it's not about me looking a certain way, but it's about me feeling healthy and being healthy. When I lost weight, I felt better. I presented myself better to the world. Okay, don't let the hype and this frail culture lie to you. We are all called to steward our bodies the best way possible so that we can have a body to present it to God so that we can fulfill our purpose on earth. Are you at the best that you can possibly be at? I'm not. I'm still working on things, but I've learned to enjoy the journey. You know what I'm saying? I want to work on my skin. I want to work on still my body so that I can feel better in my clothes. Healthy sexuality is healthy expression of all of you. So don't suppress that. Okay? Like I said, it's not about having sex, but it's about a healthy expression of who you are as a woman. That's all I want to say. The video is way too long. Have a good day. Stay encouraged. Put a little lip on, This little pink lip with a little purple eyeliner. Put a little lip on and feel good about yourself today, I'm about to go for a while. Talk to you later.